Welcome to Pro Speak English. Let's learn to speak English with confidence.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our new series on parenting. Raising children is wonderful, but it comes with many challenges. Today, we are in our living room discussing a very common modern problem, screen time. How much time should children spend on tablets or phones? Listen to how my husband and I discuss setting new rules for our son, Leo.
Honey, do you have a minute? I want to talk about Leo and his tablet usage.
Of course. I have noticed he has been on it a lot lately. What are you thinking?
Well, yesterday he spent 4 hours playing games. I think that is too much for a school night.
I agree. 4 hours is definitely too long. It affects his sleep and his homework. We need to set a limit.
Exactly. I was thinking maybe 1 hour a day during the week and maybe 2 hours on weekends. Does that sound reasonable?
That sounds reasonable. But when should he be allowed to use it? I don't want him using it right before bed.
Good point. The blue light from the screen keeps him awake. How about no screens after 7 p.m.?
I like that rule. Also, he must finish his homework before he turns the tablet on. That should be a priority.
Yes, homework first, then screen time. What happens if he breaks the rules?
If he argues or tries to sneak the tablet, he loses his screen time for the next day. We have to be consistent.
Consistency is the hardest part, but you are right. Should we tell him together?
Yes, let's call him down now. It is better if he sees that we are both on the same page.
Agreed. I feel better having a plan. Let's go talk to him right now.
Did you hear the phrase, on the same page? It means that we agree and have the same understanding of the situation. It's a very useful idiom in relationships and business. In the next video, we will discuss how to handle it when a child gets angry. See you there. Welcome back. Parenting is not always peaceful. Sometimes children lose control of their emotions. This is often called a tantrum. In this lesson, we are discussing a difficult moment that happened earlier today. Pay attention to how we talk about emotional regulation.
Wow, that was intense. I am completely exhausted after dealing with Leo's meltdown.
I heard the screaming from the kitchen. What exactly triggered it this time?
He wanted a cookie before dinner. When I said no, he threw his toy car on the floor and started crying.
It is normal for kids to test boundaries. How did you react when he threw the toy?
Honestly, I almost yelled at him. I was so frustrated. But I remembered what we read about staying calm.
That is good. If we yell, it just teaches him to yell. Did you give him a timeout?
I did. I told him to sit on the stairs for 5 minutes to calm down. He cried for the first 2 minutes, but then he went quiet.
And after the timeout, did you talk about it?
Yes, I got down to his eye level. I explained that it's okay to be mad, but it is not okay to throw things.
That is the perfect approach. Validating his feelings is important. Did he apologize?
He did. He said sorry and picked up the toy. But I worry that I am too strict sometimes.
You are not being strict. You are setting boundaries. He needs to know what is acceptable behavior.
Thanks for saying that. Parenting really requires a lot of patience, doesn't it?
It requires infinite patience, but you handled it well today. Why don't you go rest for a bit?
I think I will do that. I'm going to grab a glass of water and sit down for a moment.
My husband mentioned validating feelings. This means acknowledging that someone's emotions are real, even if you don't agree with their actions. It helps de-escalate situations. Next, we will talk about something more fun, choosing a hobby for our son. Hello again. Part of parenting is helping our children discover what they love. We want our son to be active and creative. Today, we are discussing extracurricular activities, things he can do outside of school. Listen to us weigh the options between sports and music.
I was looking at the community center brochure. They have some great programs starting next month.
Oh, really? I've been thinking Leo needs a hobby. He complains about being bored on weekends. What did you find?
Well, there is a youth soccer league. It meets twice a week. I think it would be good for his energy levels.
Soccer is a great idea. It teaches teamwork and discipline. But is he interested in sports? He seems more artistic.
That is true. He does like drawing. I also saw a flyer for piano lessons. Do you think he would like music?
Music is wonderful for brain development, but piano lessons can be expensive, and we would need to buy a keyboard for him to practice.
You're right about the cost. Soccer is much cheaper. We just need boots and shin guards.
Why don't we ask him? Maybe we can let him try a trial class for both. Sometimes they offer the first lesson for free.
That is a smart idea, a trial run. If you hate soccer, we can switch to piano.
Exactly. We shouldn't force him. If he enjoys it, he will stick with it longer.
Okay, I will call the center tomorrow and sign him up for the trial soccer match.
And I will look into music teachers nearby, just in case. It is good to have options.
Perfect. I'm excited to see what he chooses. It will be fun to watch him learn something new.
Did you notice the phrasal verb stick with it? This means to continue doing something and not quit, even if it is hard. We want our children to stick with their hobbies. In the next conversation, we're tackling a very difficult topic, getting kids to eat vegetables. Welcome back to our series. One of the biggest battles parents face happens at the dinner table. Getting children to eat healthy food, especially vegetables, is very hard. Listen as we brainstorm some creative ways to improve our son's diet.
Did you see Leo's plate after dinner tonight? He ate all the pasta but didn't touch a single piece of broccoli.
I saw. I even tried to put cheese on it, but he just pushed it to the side. He is becoming a very picky eater.
I worry he isn't getting enough vitamins. We can't let him eat just carbohydrates every day.
I have an idea. My friend told me she hides vegetables in the pasta sauce. She blends carrots and spinach so the kids can't see them.
That sounds sneaky, but brilliant. Do you think he will notice the taste?
If we use a strong tomato sauce, the taste should be masked. It is worth a try, right?
Definitely. Also, maybe we should stop buying so many snacks. If he isn't hungry before dinner, he won't eat the healthy stuff.
That is true. He had a bag of chips at 4 p.m. No wonder he wasn't hungry for broccoli.
Okay, new rule. No snacks 1 hour before meals. And we try your hidden vegetable sauce tomorrow.
I will go to the market in the morning to get fresh spinach. Hopefully this works.
It has to work. Otherwise, I will have to eat all the broccoli myself, and I'm not a huge fan either.
You need to set a good example. If you eat it, he might copy you.
I know. I will do my best. Let's see how the blended sauce goes first. Grinning, relaxed ending.
We use the term picky eater. This describes someone who only likes specific foods and refuses to try new things. It is very common with children. In our final video, we will discuss the most important part of the day, the bedtime routine. Hello! We have reached the end of our parenting series. The day is finally over, and now it is time to sleep. A good bedtime routine is essential for parents to have some quiet time. Listen to how we structure the end of the day.
Finally, silence. I thought he would never go to sleep tonight.
He was full of energy, but the new routine seems to be helping a little bit.
Remind me again, what is the exact order we are doing now? Bath, then brush teeth?
Yes, bath time at 7:30, then pajamas and brushing teeth. Then we read one book together.
Just one book? He always asks for 3 or 4.
If we read 3 books, he stays awake too long. We have to be firm. One long story is enough.
Okay. And do we keep the nightlight on?
Yes, the small starlight helps him feel safe, but the main lights must be off.
I noticed he gets thirsty right when we tuck him in. It seems like a stalling tactic.
Oh, it is definitely a stalling tactic. He just wants to stay up later. We should give him water before brushing teeth, not after.
Smart. You have really thought this through. I'm glad we are working as a team on this.
Me too. Parenting is exhausting, but having a routine makes it manageable. Now, what should we do with our free time?
Honestly, I think I'm just going to go to sleep too. Good night.
Thank you for joining us for this series on parenting. We learned about setting rules, handling emotions, and building routines. We hope these conversations help you practice your English. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more lessons. Goodbye.